All right, YouTube monetization is getting harder, man. They're upping the whole situation this year. And I'll tell you what they're going to, go into, right? So, beginning February 1st, 2027, the requirements reported for new creators seeking a full YouTube partnership program monetization is increasing a lot, substantially, a lot. Okay? The new threshold reported as 1,000 subscribers plus 8,000 qualified watch hours in 12 months, or 20 million qualified short views in 90 days. So if you get 20 million in 90 days, you're in there. If you get 1,000 subscribers and 8,000 qualified watch hours, you're in. You're getting monetized. Now let's break it down. Originally, it was at 4,000. Okay, 4,000 and then 10 million short views. Now, I'm assuming a lot of those people that jumped out of the books doing Kai Cenat clips and, the other streamers, Speed and those guys, they make good money clipping those people, right? So starting a YouTube channel is already brutal, right? Now imagine finally reaching that 4,000 and YouTube says, congratulations, you're halfway there. Sheesh. That's a tough situation. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be very happy. And I have, this channel is not monetized. All right. Our main channel, the main Born Evil channel, is monetized. It does probably 20,000 a year right now. That's what the it's projected at the moment. We'll be at about if we get the same exact amount of views. Maybe we'll probably get more. That's at the lowest threshold. So that's good because it's not going to affect us. We're going to continue to be able to earn, and we're going to make our threshold of earning a little easier because people are going to go, those guys are grinders and they deserve to be in the algorithm, which we are. I think we do good. But let's why YouTube might actually do this all, right? Let's just break it down. YouTube has an enormous low quality content problem. Automated videos, recycled videos, AI content, spam, and content farms. Those are all things that go on there. And a lot of that goes back to the Kai Cenat stuff, I Show Speed. Higher requirements potentially make it harder to mass produce monetized junk. So they want to inspire the small creators to earn and be able to get out there, right? But you got to get rid of all that junk and spam and stuff. Why small creators should be concerned. Okay, a legitimate creator might spend money on a camera, microphones, editing, thumbnails, travel, music, interviews, and potentially work a long time before making anything back, which is true. You're not going to make a lot of money back in the beginning. You're not. This isn't like a overnight experiment. And I would tell anybody that does YouTube, get out there and just make content. Don't worry about getting paid right now because there's no money. And when you do start getting paid, still just continue to not worry about getting paid and start focusing on how to adapt your content to making more money. How do you make more videos? Do you make different types of content? What do you do? But you get that's for every person is going to be specific, right? Um okay. Let's break it down though. The music creator angle, this is where the perspective becomes very valuable, right? Reaction channels, interview podcasts, independent music channels, producers, rappers, local media. They aren't necessarily channels pulling millions of views, but they often are providing a real value to smaller communities. Shout outs to everybody that supports us on the main Born Evil page. I love you guys so much, man. We're pushing about 13K subs on that channel right now. Um, with we're reaching millions on there a month. It's a blessing. It's such a good thing. We do Spanish and English reviews only on that channel currently. And we may add another review channel, another review podcast at some point, but it's not on the priority. Um, should creators stop relying entirely on a platform for revenue? And I think this is a good argument. And topic. I talk with my friends about this a lot. You should be creating an outlet for you to make money on every platform. On our website, we have a blog now, and I've got it set up to be monetized. If we start getting traction on there, we'll make money. And it's connected to the same AdSense. It's connected to the same one, bro. It's a blessing. I don't have to do nothing special. Everything just gets paid on there. And we're using all these platforms to make that money. The Meta, I don't get paid a lot of money on Meta, but we get paid money on there. We're making money. We're not really actively using Twitter, so there's no money in it for me right now. And Facebook and stuff's doing okay. TikTok, we're not really getting paid on there like that, but we're reaching a lot of people, millions a month on TikTok. It's crazy. It's insanity. I'm not gonna lie to you. So again, I want you guys to kind of break down these viewer questions real quick, just for you guys, and I want you guys to post below what you think. All right, is 8,000 hours watch time wise unreasonable? As a creator out there, if you're only getting 5,000 6,000 a year, it's tough. 8,000 is going to be a hustle. Okay, now just double up your videos, start posting your content, start focusing, start grinding. Just get kicked into high gear, and then let your channel kick off even more on its own. Last year in July, our other channel had 1.8 subs, bro. 1.8K. It's at 13K. I'm gonna tell you, in a couple months, it jumped from 1.8 to like fucking 10,000, 12,000. It was up. We got hacked, unfortunately. That was the tough part. When we got hacked, it was tough. Our channel was gone. I was scared, bro. But luckily, we have been lucky enough to continue to earn on this channel and to get those hours that we really need in a smaller span. If you get 1,000 hours a month, you're in the money. 15,000 hours is cool. It's not the end of the world. Does making monetization harder improve YouTube? Yes, it does, though. We're going to get rid of all the bull crap, and we're going to lock into the people that actually want to make content. There's a lot of people that use YouTube for tons of different things, man, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you really got to realize that some people want to make this content. They want to be able to break down some of this. Should YouTube manually approve smaller, legitimate creators? Yes. I think that if it's somebody that they believe or have proven that maybe that artist or somebody can prove that they're of stature, maybe they have 60,000 people on TikTok, or a couple million. Let's just say maybe they have 2 million on TikTok or a million on TikTok, and they're doing millions a month on TikTok. But they're trying to go to YouTube. That might be a good, valid reason for them to accept it. Maybe you're a creator and you've only just done something else, and that's why you're in there. Would this discourage you from starting? Like 8,000. I mean, honestly, 8,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers. Is that too much? 1,000 subs takes a while. It's not like that's a slow pace. It's one of the slowest paces. That one, and then 12,000 to 25,000 is supposed to be another one of those hutch, and then 25 to 100,000. So, I'm just rolling with the punches, doing content. Are shorts actually useful for building a business? I think that they're great, and we're getting a lot of our views and watch hours from shorts. Okay, now you don't get a lot of time on it, but you get some. But we also post a video, 2-3 videos a day. Okay. And those all get seen by people. And so we're luckily able to kind of like build up what we need right there. Should creators receive some revenue before going full YPP? Maybe if there's a good system built behind it. Is YouTube becoming harder for independent creators? Yes. It is. It's not easy. It's this content stuff is not easy. I have a really good system, and I'm building behind it. It's just me. If I had people that were doing these little tedious jobs, I could make 300 times the content. But I can't. I have to do everything, and it's because I don't want to entrust somebody to do something that they're not going to actually work on. What's harder, getting 8,000 watch hours or 20,000 short views? It's a good question. Depending on what kind of content you're shooting, the watch hours might be easier. Once in a while, we'll get some very viral videos that'll make, 1 million views, 600,000, 500,000. We have some on the YouTube, on the other one. I've never had one that was 2 million views, 3 million views like that was like banging. So I would love that, but it's not happening. I think the 8,000 watch hours is more reasonable for me anyway. If you started with 0 today, would you still use YouTube? I think so. I think YouTube is still the wave. Twitch could be a good wave if you wanted to just like shoot the lives there and then do stuff on there and then focus on bringing that stuff over and clipping it and doing all, like, you should be clipping, you should be doing all these things. All right? It's part of the game, guys. Okay, so if if you started with 0, would you start out there? I need to know, guys. Let me know below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click that like, hype this bitch up, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out this damn thing.